Hey guys, what's going on? Happy Thursday. This is one of those impromptu videos, but I just want to tell you guys, live your life out loud. Live it out loud. And what I'm going to tell you what I mean. So I want you guys to start living your life out loud on social media. And what does that mean? That means putting yourself out there. That means bringing people into your space, allowing people to see who you are, and allow people to slow the scroll when they come past your Facebook page. What are some of the things that will get your attention on Facebook? When you're out there scrolling through Facebook, what are some of the things that will cause you to slow down? Is it something that's bright, colorful, funny, inspirational? Is it food? Is it places? Just imagine, what are those things that will cause you to slow the scroll? Just think about that. So as you're thinking about what are those things that get your attention, think about how you can share on your page so people can have the same reaction when they come to your page. So when I say live your life out loud, this is what I do, guys. On my social media platform, I live my life out loud. And there have been so many situations where people will come to me for various things. People come to me, they know I'm a Cincy consultant. They know I used to sell insurance. They will come to me to get advice on different things because I live my life out loud on social media. I've actually had people to come to me about schools, for example, for the various schools that my daughter has attended. I've had people to reach out to me because they know that I'm a caregiver. I've had people to reach out to me for all kinds of advices, all type of advice outside of Cincy. So I'm living my life out loud so people see the things that I enjoy. I even have people to tag me because they know I love watermelon. Anybody that watch me know I love watermelon. So how are you living your life on social media, guys? Because since you're on social media, you got to be able to connect with people. And the things that will help you to do that will be to share things with them. Share with them what you had to eat. That is easy. Share with them what you're preparing to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It doesn't have to be all three, but those just some ideas. Share with them your hobbies, things that you enjoy doing. Share with them the places you like to go. What are some of your daily activities? Share that with people. That's what grabs people's attention. Ask questions on social media. Ask people, like, for example, I know I can go to Google when I need something, but guess where I go? I go to Facebook and ask people for their opinion because they love giving their opinion. So as you're collecting all of these opinions, you're getting to interact with people. And guess what? They're going to see what you're doing. Now, let me tell you what happened last week. Last week, I was working a fundraiser event. And a veteran came and made a purchase. I remember him. His name is JR. And that stood out, right? So he purchased the classic gray warmer. But as we were talking, I always thank anybody who served in the military. I always thank them for their service. But he was in the Navy and he's service connected. My son told me to use that terminology, service connected. Service connected means that they're a disabled veteran. So he got that, and he got a blueberry cheesecake bar. And he called me yesterday. This is what I always tell my customers when they buy their warmers. I have conversations with everybody who buy from me, even at events, even when it's really busy. I'm conversating with my customers. I want to get to know them. So when I tell them about how to use the warmers, I always tell them how to use the wax because I want them to have the best experience. I always tell them when you stop smelling it, make sure you remove the old wax. So out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old wax, in with the new. And I make it really basic and simple so that they can remember to discard the old wax before adding new wax. So he called me yesterday. He said, I just want to get some information about how to change out this wax. He said, but what I do remember is out with the old, in with the new. He remembered that. So it was funny. So I told him about how often I change my wax, and I told him why. So have conversations with people, let them know what they need to do with the warmer. So, get people to start out with 2 or 3 cubes of wax. And if that's too strong, let them know that they can pour some of the wax back into the clamshell, and they can use that later. They can calm it, they can tone it down. Okay? Then, if they need more to make it stronger, they can do that. But start like that. That's what I always tell people. But make sure that when you stop smelling it completely, out with the old, in with the new. So he remembered that. And we started talking about the samples that I gave him. I gave him a washer whip sample. I gave him a Scentsy Fresh sample. And he also had the little piece of wax inside the little plastic bag that I hand out with a business card. I hand that to all my customers. He had that too. He said, all those samples you gave out was smelling so good. And I told him, I said, take the little plastic bag inside your car, crack it open a little bit, and that's going to make your car smell good. He said, oh my gosh, this is going to make the car smell good. He said, what about the washer whip samples? I said, no. I said, I'll tell you what, we do sell car fragrances. And he said, what do you recommend for that? I said, do you have a USB port in your car? He said, yes. So I was telling him about the mini fan diffuser. And I told him about the pause. So he was ready to place an order. So as he was about to place the order, he said, how can I become a part of this business? And I told him how. I said, well, you can start at $99 plus tax and shipping, get a free website for 3 months. And it hit me. We have a $40 join special this month. I said, you can do it for $40 this month. He said, really? I said, yeah. So while I was on the phone with him, he joined. And you see where I'm going with this, guys? I live my life out loud because I told him about my son. He asked me about my son. He remembered that my son spent time in the Air Force. He remembered that. He asked me how was my son doing. And he wanted to know which VA hospital did my son work at. He remembered that. And he said, do you remember my name? But then as he started talking, I said, I meet so many people. And he said, JR. I said, yeah, I remember JR. Okay. So, he joined yesterday and we've been chatting back and forth, cause he wasn't on social media. I convinced him to get a social media account so he can join us in this group so he can stay connected with the things that we do each day. Okay. So today in my other folder, because on Facebook, if you're not friends with somebody, they will hide your post. So in my other folder, I received a random message from somebody saying, I want to join your Scentsy team. I want to start Scentsy for $40. And normally I don't see those right away, but for today I saw it. I opened it up and said, absolutely. I said, yes, you can do this. And I asked her, I said, well, how did you find me? I'm just so grateful that you found me. She said, I just went and typed in the search Scentsy. She said she saw it come across her news feed this weekend. She doesn't remember who shared it, but she said she saw a $40 join special come across her news feed this weekend, and then she decided to go back to search Scentsy, and my name came up. So guys, live your life out loud, because if I wasn't living my life out loud on social media, she wouldn't have chosen me. So when people go to my Facebook page, they're going to see all these albums. I have albums for everything I do. I treat my Facebook page like it's a blog. So I'm living my life out loud. Every morning, I'm going to go out there and say good morning. I'm going to share inspirational things. I'm going to share funny things, something about Scentsy, something about whatever comes to my mind at that time. I have an Apple Watch. I even shared that. So I'm living my life out loud. I don't know which one of those things caught her attention, the reason why she chose me. But after talking to her, found out we went to the same elementary school, same high school, but we don't know each other. How about that? And we have about 40 friends in common, but we didn't know each other. And she joined my team. Why did she join my team? Why did she choose me? It's because I live my life out loud on Facebook, on all the platforms. So guys, are you living your life out loud? And I'm talking about sharing who you are, sharing the things that you enjoy, the things that you do. Are you celebrating new things that happen in your life? Are you celebrating when you get a new team member? Are you celebrating when you get a new customer? Are you just celebrating because you are ready to share Scentsy and you're a brand new consultant? Are you going live with your starter kit to let people know what Scentsy is? A lot of people don't know what Scentsy is, guys. My new team member today and my new team member yesterday, that was his first time ever using Scentsy. He had never heard of it. And my new team member today, she says she's heard of it, but not experienced Scentsy. So these are two people brand new to Scentsy, guys. People are out there. Scentsy is still new to so many people. How in the world will they find out about it if we're not living out loud? If you're not living out loud, letting people see not just what Scentsy is, but who you are as a person. Because they may want to choose Scentsy, but will they choose you? What makes you stand out? What will make them choose you? These things will help you guys to get people to join your team when you live your life out loud. I mean, there are so many different ways of doing this. I follow a lot of people on social media, people who are network marketing gurus, or direct sales gurus. I follow them and I get tips from them to see how to engage with people who are following you, how to gain more followers, how to interact with people. Those things are important. Now, not long ago, I was asked, I'm in my school, I'm in two groups associated with my school. I'm in my high school class group page on Facebook, and I'm responsible for keeping them updated with news from the things that we do in the group. And today I was asked to do something else with the alumni group. So how active are you? And now that the young lady who joined today, since we went to the same high school, she may have seen my name through posting in the group. I don't really know. She just said she searched it, and when she searched it, it came up. So how active are you in different groups? Are you even in groups, networking groups, school groups, neighborhood groups? What type of groups are you a part of? How are you connecting with people? Now, something else I love to do, I love when people come to my house. If you're not to the point where you feel comfortable letting people come to your house, find a meetup place like a coffee shop, someplace Books A Million or Starbucks. Find a neutral meetup place to meet people and put your Scentsy stuff all around the table so people passing by will see it and want to know what you're doing. But guys, live your life out loud. Don't be afraid. Don't try to hide out. If you're doing those things, guys, it's going to be very hard for you to get people to join your team. If you're struggling getting people to join, it's probably because you don't live your life out loud. And it can be the most pleasant thing that you can ever do. People follow you. People look forward to seeing what I'm going to share because they don't know what to expect. So make sure, but they know it's going to be something, right? So they know there's going to be golden nuggets. So live your life out loud, guys. Go out there and see how many people will follow you. You'll gain new followers. When I joined Scentsy, guys, I had 23 friends. That was it. And those 23 friends were my relatives. That's all I had. I wasn't trying to do anything more. But when I joined Scentsy, I grew my followers. I'm currently at 9,000 followers over the years. I've gained a lot of followers. Not only am I living my life out loud on Facebook, I'm doing it on Instagram in the stories. I'm doing it on Facebook stories. I'm doing it on the Reels. I'm doing it on TikTok and also YouTube. So live your life out loud in many places, guys. Even when you go out, live your life out loud. Let people know who you are. Connect with new people. Let them know you care. And we are going to share as many things as we can, okay? It's not about selling. It's about sharing. It's about sharing your experience, sharing your excitement, sharing your love for what you do. I cannot wait to see how you guys will live your life out loud on social media. Remember, if you have a Facebook page, You can create albums, and in your albums, you can build things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my page. You'll see all the albums that I have created to make it easy for people to search and find things on my page. Okay, guys, have an amazing night. We'll talk to you later. Love you.